Hello and welcome back to an academy. Myself, Dr. Muskan Chaudhary, and today we'll cover about the Staphylococcus, all the important points about the Staphylococcus. All right. Although the session has been also covered on the special free class, so you can also watch it down there if you're not, and some important points and the revision of that will be done on the YouTube. All right. So first, talking about the Unacademy, we know that Unacademy is the India's largest learning platform where you can get both the recorded and the live sessions, and you will access to both the sessions that to live and the recorded, and you can watch it down whenever and wherever you feel so. All right, and specifically for those doctors who are at the periphery and they do not get much of the time and they find it difficult to manage the time along with the work, they can actually watch other recorded sessions. All right. So you can learn from the India's topmost learners for all the medical examinations and can personalize your experience by following your favorite educators and can test your preparation with the highly competitive exams and the T&Ds that are available on the An Academy platform with over 25,000 MCQs, and you need to cover around 18,000 MCQs, and An Academy provides a huge mass of the MCQs for your preparation. Soon the printed notes will be available. Soon the printed notes will be available, and you can access your recorded class anywhere and everywhere from wherever you feel so. All right. Now, one is the iconic subscriptions. Now, An Academy has come together with the Prep Ladder, where you can get the rapid revision courses, treasures, and the dream notes with the Q banks and the video lectures and the clinical and the integrated sessions. Okay, now well structured with the live syllabus, live batches with 25,000 MCQs, the with T&Ds, you will get it from the An Academy. Now, for four subscriptions, it will cost you around 65K something because there has been a price hike, and about 75K for the icon subscriptions. And it is very economical and cheap when we compare this to other medical online education platform that you easily get access to four subscriptions within a budget. And you with 12 month subscriptions, you get 2 months of subscriptions totally free. And with 24 months of subscriptions, you get 4 months of subscriptions that is totally free. All right. Now, this is the limited time offer. This is the limited time offer where you will get around, where you'll get around for 1 year, it you will get around 38,250, and for 18 months, you will get it around 42,750, and for 2 years, you will get around 47,250, and for 36 months you will get around 56,250, and for 4 years it will be around 65 to 50, and it is very cheap and compared this to other online education platform, and these are the regular prices and these are the final prices. Yeah, and now another one important feature is that of the raise a hand technique of the Unacademy that is very unique to the Unacademy and has been not been provided by any other education platform. Now we'll read about the Staphylococcus, all the important points about the staph that is important to remember because staph is very important topic. So we will cover about that. Now when we talk about the staph, when we talk about the staph, the first thing we need to remember is that they are what pin head size that are what pinhead size, and they are what they are all foci are gram positive. But what is the exceptions that we need to remember? Exception is what? Moraxella, Neisseria, and Legionella. That is the Moraxella, Neisseria, and the Legionella. They are the gram they are gram negative cocci, because all the cocci are the gram positive, but these are the exceptions that we need to remember, that they are what? Gram negative cocci. Now when we talk about the classification, जब अपन classification की बात करते हैं, तो एक तो होता है माइक्रोकोकस, एक तो होता है माइक्रोकोकस कोकेसी family, all right, that is micrococcasi family, and another is the streptococcasi family. ठीक है, तो माइक्रोकोकस में क्या आएगा? माइक्रोकोकस कोकेसी फैमिली में एक तो माइक्रोकोकस ही आएगा, और दूसरा क्या आएगा? स्टैफ हाइलोकोकस, स्टैफ हाइलोकोकस, all right, and another is the enterococcus, and next is what? Pneumococcus. All right, that is the streptococci family में enterococcus and the pneumococcus. Okay, now when we talk about the staph hylococcus, now they are what? They are grapes, bunch of clusters. They are present in bunch of clusters or grapes, that is they are present like this, that is a bunch of clusters. And when we talk about the virulence factor of the staphylococcus, we need to remember that कि उनके पास क्या होता है? सेल वॉल, ठीक है, और ये क्या है? ग्राम पॉजिटिव है, तो क्या होगा? पेप्टिडोग्लाइकेन जो लेयर होगी, जो पेप्टिडोग्लाइकेन लेयर होगी, दैट विल बी व्हाट? दैट विल बी थिक, ठीक है, एंड पेप्टिडोग्लाइकेन लेयर इज व्हाट? थिक इन द ग्राम पॉजिटिव, and they also induce what? Inflammatory reaction. Also induce inflammatory reactions. ठीक है, एक तो सेल वॉल की बात करें, एक तो पेप्टिडोग्लाइकेन है, और दूसरा उनके पास क्या है? प्रोटीन ए एंड ए फॉर ए, दैट इज एंटी फेगोसाइटिक एंड एंटी कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री, ठीक है, दैट इज दे आर एंटी फेगोसाइटिक एंड एंटी कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री, ठीक है, एंड व्हाट इज दैट कि प्रोटीन ए जो है, प्रोटीन ए, दैट इज व्हाट? एंटी फेगोसाइटिक एंड एंटी कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री, and they are having what? They are having what? Endotoxin like activity. Endotoxin like activity. All right. Now, what is that? How do we check the anti-complementary nature of the Staphylococcus? What we do, अपन क्या करते हैं? Check करते हैं role in what? Coagulation test. Coagulation test. ठीक है, तो इसमें अपन क्या करेंगे? जैसे ये एंटीबॉडी है, दिस इज अबाउट द एंटीबॉडी, यहाँ पे आके फैब फ्रेगमेंट पे एंटीजन, एंड एट द एफसी फ्रेगमेंट वी यूज the protein, that is the protein A, and what is the antigen that we use is the salmonella, ठीक है, and through the agglutination, this coagulation test, we check for the covan one स्ट्रेन ऑफ द स्टैफ, ठीक है, तो अपन क्या कैसे चेक करते हैं? एंटोक्सिन लाइक दिस प्रोटीन ए बाय द कोएगुलेशन टेस्ट, एंटीबॉडी पे अपन ने यूज किया कौन सा? सेलमोना का एंटीजन, एंड एफसी वे प्रोटीन ए विल बाइंड एट द एफसी, क्योंकि एंटीजन को छोड़ के कोई और चीज बाइंड होती है, वो बाइंड करेगा कहाँ पे? एफसी पोर्शन ऑफ दैट ऑफ द एंटीबॉडी. Now, what is the toxin that we need to remember? The first toxin that we'll talk about is the hemolysin. ठीक है, अब hemolysin भी तीन तरह का, अल्फा, बीटा, गामा एंड डेल्टा. Alright, so when we talk about the toxin, that is the alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. When we talk about the alpha toxin is inactivated at 70 degrees Celsius and is activated at 100 degrees Celsius. ठीक है, that is it is inactivated at 70 degree and activated at 100 degrees Celsius. All right, and this is also known as a paradoxical activation. इसको अपन क्या कहेंगे? पैराडॉक्सिकल एक्टिवेशन, क्योंकि इनएक्टिवेट तो हो गया 70 डिग्री, वापस 100 डिग्री पे एक्टिवेट हो गया, सो दिस इज नथिंग बट पैराडॉक्सिकल activation. Okay, and the alpha is capable of lysing both the RBCs of the sheep and the human. ठीक है, एक एक बीटा hemolysin है that is not able to lyse the human RBCs, जबकि alpha and the gamma gamma and delta they are capable of lysing both the sheep and the human RBCs. Okay, now we talk about the next toxin, that is beta hemolysin. Beta hemolysin. Okay, now beta hemolysin will only lies the RBC of what? RBCs of sheep. And why? क्योंकि ये एक sphingomyelinase enzyme है, that is it will lyse what? The sphingomyelin. It will lyse the sphingomyelin, which is present where? In the sheep cell wall more than that of the human. Therefore, it will what? It will actually lyse the sphingomyelin that is present in the sheep. Also, you can remember कि जो beta hemolysis है, it shows what? The hot and cold phenomena. Hot and cold phenomena, that is H for H, that hemolysis at hemolysis at hot temperature, and on further cooling the hemolysis will further increase. The hemolysis will further increase. ठीक है, तो बीटा hemolysin की अपन जब बात करते हैं, this will lyse only the RBCs of the sheep but not for that of the human, and beta will show the hot and cold phenomena, that is the hemolysis at the hot temperature, and further the hemolysis will increase on cooling down. Now, next is what? The gamma and the delta toxin, that is also hemolysin, that will lyse both the sheep and human RBC. All right. Now, when we talk about the next toxin, that is the PP toxin, that is what? This is penton toxin. Penton toxin. All right, and it is also known as the leukocidin. Okay, and P for P, that it is what? Phage mediated toxin. It is what? Phage mediated toxin. All right, and one more important thing is that it is what? Synergohymenotropic toxin. इसका मतलब synergia का मतलब it will show the synergistic effect with the gamma hemolysin, because gamma hemolysin is itself is not hemolytic, but when it act along with that of the PV toxin, they will show the synergic effect of the toxicity. Alright, so this is penton toxin, and P for P, that is what? The phage mediated toxins. All right. Now, next is what? Epidermolytic toxin, या फिर इसको अपन एक्सोफोलिएटिव टॉक्सिन भी कहते हैं. एक्सोफोलिएटिव टॉक्सिन. ठीक है. सो एपिडर्मोलाइटिक मतलब एपिडर्मिस पे काम करेगा. एक्सफोलिएटिव तो अपना स्किन की बात कर रहे हैं. दैट इज द scalded skin syndrome, TEN, and the Ritter's syndrome. Ritter's syndrome. All right, that is we are talking of SSS, TEN, and Ritter's syndrome in the children. Now, what is the next toxin that we need to talk about is the enterotoxin. Is what? The enterotoxin. So this is from the name itself, ki entero, that is we are talking about the gut. So this will cause what? The food poisoning. एंड फूड पॉइजनिंग का इंक्यूबेशन पीरियड क्या रहेगा यहाँ पे? 1 to 6 hour. एंड 1 to 6 hour इज फॉर बोथ द स्टेफाइलोकोकस ओरियस एंड द बैसिलस सीरियस. All right, but we need to remember that the Staphylococcus aureus is due to the milk, pastry, and the poultry food The history is given about that, the consumption of this, and the bacillus is further of two type. One is that of the vomiting and another is the diarrheal type. Alright, and both the Staphylococcus aureus and the vomiting type of the food poisoning is due to the vagus nerve stimulation, causing what the parasympathetic activation of what the vomiting center and causing the vomiting. And what is the incubation period that we need to remember is about 1 to 6 hour, is that of the incubation period is about of the 1 to 6 hour. All right. Now moving next, the type of the enterotoxins, the types of the enterotoxin are about A to I, but there is no F, and then R to T and the V. But what we need to remember is the most common type of enterotoxin kya hai? Most common type of the enterotoxin is what? Is what? Type A, and it is what? It is heat stable. It is what? It is heat stable. तो क्या है ये heat stable type of toxin? That is a type A type of enterotoxin. That is what? Heat stable. Now, next is what? What is the next toxin? What is the next toxin? That is the TSST. That is a toxic shock syndrome toxin. That is TSST1. That is TSST1 we are talking about. And this is what? This is what? This is enterotoxin F. क्योंकि F ऊपर नहीं था, so it is enterotoxin F and it is what? A super antigen. ठीक है, और सुपर एंटीजन क्या करता था? डायरेक्टली एक्टिवेट करता था किसको? डायरेक्टली एक्टिवेटेड द टी सेल। डायरेक्टली क्या करता है? एक्टिवेट करता है टी सेल को, जिससे क्या होता है? पॉलीक्लोनल एक्टिवेशन ऑफ द बी सेल। ठीक है, दैट इज द पॉलीक्लोनल एक्टिवेशन ऑफ द बी सेल्स कॉजिंग व्हाट? द हाइपर गामा ग्लोबिनीमिया। ठीक है, इसके अलावा व्हाट आर द सुपर एंटीजेंस? अदर सुपर एंटीजेंस इज द स्टैफ, स्ट्रेप्टोकोकस यार्सीनिया, मेलिसीजिया फरफर। इसके अलावा वी टॉक्ड अबाउट एचआईवी, सीएमवी, दिस रेबीज वायरस। ऑलराइट, सो what is the risk factor of the TSST1 is that of the, because it is further of two types. When we talk about the TSST, it is a further of two types. That is, one is what? Menstrual and the non-menstrual type. And if menstrual type, then the patient history, that is use of the vaginal tampons. Okay, history will be given. And for both of them, what were the clinical features? That is super antigen, it will cause inflammatory reactions, will cause the rash and the fever and the decrease BP. All right, and the multiple organ involvement. Okay, so this is what? This is actually a condition of medical emergency. Medical emergency, because person can also move to that of the shock. Alright, so they are both of two types. That is, one is menstrual, next is non-menstrual, and it will cause the rash, a decreased BP and the fever, and it involve the multiple organ involvement, because this is a condition of what? This is a condition of a medical emergency. How do we do the diagnosis now? How do we do the diagnosis? Now, for the diagnosis, we do it either by the latex agglutination or radioimmune assay, or very favorite, that is ELISA. And what is the drug of the choice for the TSST? That is a beta lactamase antibody, beta lactam antibody. But due to presence of the beta lactamase, resistance has occurred, and resistance is what? Plasmid mediated. Is what? Plasmid mediated resistance has taken place. That is what? Resistance is what? Plasmid mediated. Okay, now we'll talk about what are the. Okay, now we'll talk about what are the clinical features of the staph, and it can be easily remembered by the mnemonic that is the soft pains. That is easily remembered by the mnemonic soft pains. Okay, that is S for soft tissue infection. Okay, and involving what? The folliculitis, impetigo, O for osteomyelitis, and musculoskeletal diseases. F for food poisoning. F for food poisoning. And what was the incubation period? 1 to 6 hours. T for TSS and TNN. P for pneumonia. Okay, and what is the most common? That is the pneumatocyst. Okay, and A for acute endocarditis. Acute endocarditis. All right, acute endocarditis. I for infective arthritis, and N for necrotizing fasciitis, and S for sepsis. Okay, necrotizing fasciitis, sepsis, and the infective endocarditis. These are the mnemonics for the that of the clinical features of the staph. Now, when we talk about infective endocarditis, it is whether within 1 year or more than 1 year. If it is within 1 year, then what is responsible? Staph epididymis, and it is more than 1 year, then what is responsible? It is the Streptococcus viridans. Streptococcus what? Viridans. All right. And if it is left side, then how we remembered L को ऐसे करेंगे तो L से E बनेगा, then it is what? Enterococcus. In the IV drug users we are talking about. Or if it is right side, then this will be what? Staphylococcus aureus. All right. और अगर overall भी पूछा जाए तो it is what? Staphylococcus aureus. And if it is nosocomial, overall it will be Streptococcus viridans. But if it is asked about the infant, then it will be Staph aureus. ठीक है? It is a nosocomial if asked, so overall will be Streptococcus viridans. But infant में it will be Staph aureus. Now, moving next, what is the microscopy? When we talk about the microscopy, we know that they are what? They are gram positive, grape like clusters. Okay, and when we talk about the culture, तो अगर अपन ब्लड अगार पे बात करें, they will show a narrow zone of beta hemolysis. एंड व्हाट वी नीड टू रिमेम्बर यहाँ पे कि वो कैसा होगा? पिन हेड. हाउ वी रिमेम्बर? एच हेड में ए आ रहा है तो वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द स्टाफ. ठीक है, और अपन पिन पॉइंट की बात कर रहे हैं. अगर अपन पिन हेड की बात कर रहे हैं ए से ए, देन इट विल बी व्हाट? स्टाफ. इफ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट पिन पॉइंट colonies, then we are talking about the streptococcus. Okay. And what is another important thing that we need to remember कि nutrient agar pe they will show the golden yellow colonies और इसको अपन straw colored colonies भी कहते हैं straw yellow colored colonies और oil paint colonies and it is due to क्यों होता है golden yellow colonies या straw colored colonies या oil paint colonies it is due to the presence of beta carotene pigment. It is due to beta carotene pigment or staphyloxanthin pigment that will show what the yellow colored colonies or golden yellow colonies or yellow oil paint colonies that is non-diffusible pigment protection that is non-diffusible. Where is the diffusible pigment seen? That is seen in the pseudomonas that is strictly an aerobic bacteria and it will show pyosine, pyoviridin and pyorubin. This is a non-diffusible pigment production and where is the diffusible pigment shown? It is shown where in the pseudomonas. Alright, and what is the selective media? What is the selective media? Enriched media तो blood agar था selective media क्या है? It is the wherever the salt is present that is the salt milk agar MSA that is the mannitol salt agar. Alright, इसके अलावा Lud Lamb's media that is both selective when we talk about the mannitol salt agar it is both selective as well differential क्योंकि इस पे pink colored colonies बन जाएंगे that is both selective as well as differential media. This is what mannitol salt agar media. And what is the indicator? What is the indicator in it? It is the phenol red indicator in the MSA. ठीक है सो इट इज द फिनॉल रेड इंडिकेटर इन द MSA इसके अलावा लुडलैंड्स मीडिया है एंड द सॉल्ट क्योंकि सॉल्ट इज सिलेक्टिव फॉर द ग्रोथ ऑफ द स्टेफाइलोकोकस therefore these are the selective media for the staphylococcus aureus. Now how do we do the diagnosis? First is that catalase test that we do. Catalase test अपन करेंगे for the diagnosis. For the diagnosis, what we do, one is that the catalase test. ठीक है तो catalase test the enzyme catalase test is positive in the staphylococcus. Why? क्योंकि इनके पास क्या होता है catalase enzyme होता है क्या होता है catalase enzyme होता है that is the catalase will break down the H2O2 into H2 and O2 and this will show the bubbling. Okay, this will show the bubbling. And what is the next test we do is the coagulase test. क्योंकि इनके पास कैटलेस एंजाइम भी होता है कोएगुलेस एंजाइम भी होता है एंड थर्मोन्यूक्लियस एंजाइम डीएनएस एंजाइम दैट इज प्रेजेंट एज स्टाफ थर्मोन्यूक्लियस इज थर्मोस्टेबल दैट इज अ हीट स्टेबल डीएनएस एंजाइम एंड द फॉस्फेटेस एंजाइम. Next is the coagulase test. When we talk about the coagulase, ये दो तरह का है दैट इज वन इज व्हाट द स्लाइड कोएगुलेस टेस्ट. ठीक है स्लाइड और इसको अपन बाउंड कोएगुलेस टेस्ट भी कह सकते हैं एंड नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट द ट्यूब और फ्री कोएगुलेस टेस्ट. ठीक है दैट इज द ट्यूब और द फ्री कोएगुलेस टेस्ट. ऑलराइट ठीक है तो अब इसको याद कैसे रखें यू कैन इजीली रिमेंबर कि स्लाइड पे कुछ चीज चिपक गई है तो इट इज बाउंड कोएगुलेस टेस्ट और द स्लाइड कोएगुलेस टेस्ट. दिस इज slide coagulase test or the bound coagulase test. And what is the function of the coagulase? Coagulase को अपन clumping factor भी कहते हैं, clumping factor. And this will cause what? This will break down the fibrinogen to that of the fibrin. Alright, and fibrin will form a network of web around the this coccus, along with the staphylococcus, and we can see the clumpings. And when we do the slide coagulus test to that of the sample, we add staphylococcus and we add the plasma. And plasma is containing what? Containing the fibrinogen. Containing what? Fibrinogen, and this will be converted into clamps. Similarly, for the tube coagulase test also, for the tube coagulase test, we have what? CRF factor, that is the coagulase, that is the coagulase reactive factor, that is the coagulase reactive factor होता है, वो भी same काम करेगा, that is a converting fibrinogen to that of the fibrin. Alright, now अपन को ये देखना है कि which are the staph that is both slide and the tube coagulase positive. एक तो staph aureus, next is what? Staph intermedius, and next is staph ficus. How to remember it? You can, that is the PHIA. You can remember brain heart infusion agar. That is both is seen in the staph ficus intermedius and the staph aureus. That is the PHIA agar. You can remember it like this. अगला क्या है? अगला है अपने पास बाउंड या फिर स्लाइड कोएगुलेस टेस्ट पॉजिटिव, दैट इज सीन बाउंड में OUN आ रहा, दैट इज सीन इन द Hagdunensis, that is DUN, similar in the bound. And where we'll see the free or the tube coagulase test is seen by the free का मतलब परी क्या होती है? फ्री होती है. फेरी क्या होती है? फ्री होती है. तो दिस इज शेफेरी. That is a shepherd, that is a fairy is free, that is fairy is what? Free. Now how do we do the phage typing? For the phage typing we actually do for the 80 and 81 this phage, and they are actually seen where in the epidemics. Now, what are the other organisms that are also catalase positive? हमने पढ़ा कि catalase positive है, coagulase positive है. Now, what are the other bacteria that are also catalase positive, and what is that? We can remember it by the mnemonic. That is the space. That is the space. That is the Staphylococcus. All right, Staphylococcus. That is we are talking about. Another A for P for what? P for Pseudomonas. P for Pseudomonas, and A for what? Aspergillus, and C for Candida, and E for Enterobacter. Says that is the staph, Pseudomonas, Aspergillus, Candida, and the Enterobacter. Okay, now moving next is that this we talked about the catalase positive, that is the one mnemonic by the space, that is the S for Staphylococcus, P for Pseudomonas, A for Aspergillus, C for Candida, and E for Enterobacter. Enterobacter. Now we'll talk about the next, that is the coagulase negative staph. That is the CONS, that is the coagulase negative staph, and they are what? They are staph epididymis. And next is what? Staph saprophyticus. Saprophyticus. This is the staph saprophyticus. Now, staph epididymis, 70% of the cones will formed by the staph epididymis, and they are what? They are novobiocin sensitive, while they are resistant and they will form the UTI, while the staph epididymis, they are, we told कि एक साल पहले 12 year within the 1 year, within the 12 month of the infective endocarditis is the staph epidermis that is responsible for the infective endocarditis within 1 year of the prosthetic valve replacement. And along with this, the Foley's catheter infection in the community, or it is due to the Foley's catheter. And how we remember this? By the mnemonic, that is the no stress. Okay, that is the novobiocin, that is R for, that is the resistance in the saprophyticus, while epididymis is what? The sensitive. So this is how we remember the staphylococcus. These are the cons negative, that is the coagulase negative. Now next we'll talk about the typically about the staph aureus. Typically about the, मतलब हम staphylococcus के बारे में पढ़ रहे थे, अब typically staph aureus के बारे में बात करेंगे. Then they are what? Urease positive. ठीक है, mannitol salt agar, that is for all the staph, but what is अलग से, that is one is that they are DNA is positive, and the protein A that is present here specifically if asked in question, it is the staph aureus. All right, तो प्रोटीन ए और द डीएनए एंजाइम है ना. एंड ऑन द मेकॉन की अगार, जब अपन मेकॉन की अगार की बात करते हैं, when we talk about the मेकॉन की अगार, तो मेकॉन की अगार is actually selective for the gram negative, but still they will show tiny lactose fermenting colonies. That is a tiny lactose fermenting colonies will be shown on that of the media. That is, we are talking about what? The मेकोंकी agar. मेकोंकी agar पे वैसे तो मेकोंकी agar पे gram negative ही grow करता है, and they are selective in the differential media for the gram negative, but the staphylococcus will show the tiny lactose fermenting colony. And what is the most common clinical presentation is what? The folliculitis. It is what? Folliculitis. इसके अलावा soft and the skin tissue infection. Soft and the skin tissue infection, that is the boil or the furuncle, bullous impetigo, carbuncle, botrychomycosis, paronychia. All right, that is the botrychomyces, paronychia, bullous, impetigo, carbuncle, boil, and the furuncle. When we talk about the bone or the musculoskeleton, then we are talking about, we have read already that we are talking about the osteomyelitis, and it is topical polymyositis. Other than this, और क्या हो सकता है? Respiratory tract infection, that is causing what? The pharyngitis, that is causing what? The pharyngitis, bronchitis, and most common it is what? Pneumatocele. We know that it is what is the most common, that is pneumatocele. That is pneumatocele. So when we talk about the staph, we talk about very important point, that is the MRSA, that is a methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus, and this is are basically of two types. एक तो अपने पास होता है community acquired and another is the hospital acquired, and which is more common, it is the community acquired that is more common in 90%. And MRSA actually produce the toxin that is virulent, and it is the MAC-A gene that is responsible for the MRSA, and temperature that is favorable is around 30 degree. And when continuous therapy of the methicillin is given equal to more than 8 microgram per ml, or oxacillin equal to more than 4 microgram per ml, and this will code for what? PBP, that is a penicillin binding protein, that is altering the penicillin binding protein and therefore causing the penicillin resistance. That is the we are talking about the MRSA. Also we talked about the exfoliative toxin. Exfoliative toxin हमने देखा कि exfoliative toxin हो या that which was causing the SSSTEN. They are of two types. एक तो होता है ETA and ETB. ठीक है, तो जब exotoxin, exfoliative toxin, this is of two types, that is what? That is ETA and ETB, है ना? And they are what? They are ETA and ETB, they are what? Chromosome and the plasmid mediated. How to remember this? P is like B, then it is what? Plasmid mediated, and they will do the lysis of the desmosomal proteins, that is interlinking the stratum granulosum, and they actually bind to receptors where they bind to receptors that are present in the stratum granulosum. ठीक है, and leading to what? Blistering. Leading to what? Blistering. Causing what? Blistering. Okay, and what is the one important point that we need to remember is that ki MRSA detection is what is the most sensitive is what? PCR, then it is the minimum inhibitory concentration, then it is the disk diffusion test, and then it is the late agglutination. That is the PCR is what the most sensitive. And what is the drug of the choice for the MRSA? That is what? That is the vancomycin is the drug of choice. Please remember this. इसके अलावा और कौन सी drug दे सकते हैं? Is the daptomycin we can give, linezolid we can give, fluoroquinolones. All right, and but beta lactamase antibodies are not given due to the resistance. But fifth generation, fifth generation cephalosporin and Paymin can be given. That is the fifth generation cephalosporin can be given. Although vancomycin, daptomycin, and the linezolid fluoroquinolones. And what is the drug of the choice? Drug of the choice is nothing but vancomycin. Okay. Now, when we talk about the coagulase negative staphylococcus, that which of the coagulase staphylococcus is also mannitol fermentation, that is what the staph epidermis. And when we talk about the UTI, we talked about the staph saprophyticus. We talk about staph saprophyticus. But what is the most common organism that is causing the UTI is what? E. coli. E. coli. All right, and the saprophyticus will cause what? Honeymoon cystitis. Will cause what? Honeymoon cystitis. All right, so this will cause what? Honeymoon cystitis. So this is the same that we have talked about the Staphylococcus aureus infection, and although everything has been covered by me in that written explanation that I've given to you, so even I'll just repeat the most important points. Okay, they are what? They are gram-positive cocci, and two families that we've talked about, that is the Micrococci and the Streptococci, and they are what differentiated by the catalase positive, because Micrococci family is what the catalase positive, that is Micrococci, they are what catalase positive, and they are gram-positive cocci that is arranged in the clusters, while the next streptococcus is what? Catalase negative. Alright, and they are arranged in pairs. Alright, and what is another important point is that Staphylococcus aureus, it is the aureus that is the most pathogenic species, and it produces the enzyme that is the coagulase, which forms the basis of the coagulase positive and the coagulase negative Staphylococcus aureus. Okay, they rarely are pathogenic to man and may cause the cons. They are rarely pathogenic, but they may cause disease in the immunocompromised patients. इसके अलावा, it was named after Greek word that is explaining a bunch of the grapes or the berry shaped. That is the by Sir Alexander. Staphylococcus aureus, they are catalase positive, coagulase positive, facultative anaerobe, non-motile, and the non-sporing, but occasionally capsulated. And what is another important point that is we remember is that they are arranged in grapes-like clusters. And another important point, they produce the golden yellow pigmentation on the nutrient agar and beta hemolysis on the enriched media, that is a blood agar. Staph aureus is the most virulent among all, and they produce infection to that of the systemic infection. All right, what is the first important violence factor is that of the cell wall. और cell wall में क्या होता है कि ग्राम पॉजिटिव तो उनके पास क्या है, थिक पेप्टिडोग्लाइकन लेयर है और टिकोइक एसिड है, ठीक है। इसके अलावा उनके पास स्टैफ और इसके पास प्रोटीन ए है, एंड द क्लम्पिंग फैक्टर इज नथिंग बट द कोएगुलेज। इसके अलावा पेप्टिडोग्लाइकन वी टॉक्ड अबाउट, द पेप्टिडोग्लाइकन इज प्रेजेंट इन द ग्राम पॉजिटिव बैक्टीरिया, and it along with the rigidity and maintaining the shape, it induces what? Inflammatory response and has the endotoxin like activity, ठीक है। दैट इज वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सेल वॉल। पेप्टिडोग्लाइकिन भी है, प्रोटीन ए भी है, टिकोइक एसिड भी है, so these are the important cell wall associated factors. Now what is a toxin? That is a hemolysin alpha beta gamma and delta। पीवी टॉक्सिन को अपन ल्यूकोसाइडिन भी बोलते हैं। एपिडर्मोलाइटिंग टॉक्सिन कॉजिंग द टीएन एसएसएस एंड एंट्रोटॉक्सिन शॉक सिंड्रोम टॉक्सिन। Alright, and another extracellular enzymes that are coagulase, heat stable, thermonuclease, phosphatase, deoxyribonuclease, protease. सबसे पहले टिकोइक एसिड की, टिकोइक एसिड we know is present in the gram positive, और एक इसका बना होता है, it is a polymer of the ribitol phosphate polymers. Cell surface additions that we are talking about the clumping factor or the bound coagulase, and it is breaking what? Fibrinogen to that of the fibrin, and the protein A is what present specifically in the Coven A strain, and therefore for that we did the coagulation test, and it is anti-complementary A4A, anti-phagocytic and anti-complementary. Alright, now, another is the microcapsule that has been present in some strains of the Staph aureus. इसका hemolysin we talked about alpha, beta, gamma, and delta, and the leukocyte is what PV toxin, and it is also known as a synergohymenetropic toxin. When the gamma hemolysin with the PV toxin, they are capable of acting in combination because individually they are not active. Alright, and PV toxin is expressed by MRSA. Now next is the epidermolytic toxin. That is, we are talking about the epidermolytic toxin. It comprises of the ETA and ETB. और हमने कैसे याद किया था? It is the ETA and this is what ETB. That is B is P. It's plasmid mediated, and they will form what? एपिडर्मोलाइटिक टॉक्सिन तो डेस्मो जो डेस्मोसोमल जो इंटरेक्शन होता है उनको ब्रेक करेगा. दिस विल लीड टुवर्ड द ब्लिस्टर फॉर्मेशन and the exfoliation and separation of the outer epidermal layer. This later is called the Nikolsky sign. All right, and what is the disease? That is the Ritter's syndrome. One is that the Ritter's syndrome, and the milder form is what? Bullous impetigo and the pemphigus. And next is the enterotoxin. Now, enterotoxin is what? Preformed toxin. Okay, and type A, which of the enterotoxin is the most common? That is what the type A. That is the type A enterotoxin. That is the. ठीक है, and one is that ki enterotoxin serotype F is not included because it will cause the TSS, that is a toxic shock syndrome toxin, that is nothing but enterotoxin F, that is enterotoxin F. All right, and it was previously called as the pyrogenic toxin. It will cause initial toxic shock syndrome and get absorbed in the circulation from the tampons. Therefore, two types का menstrual and the non-menstrual, and it will cause the cytokine storm. That is the excessive production of the cytokines. Clinical features: confusion, vomiting, diarrhea, and this will GIT, and the CNS impairment will take place. All right. Now, next, what is the case definition? Clinical criteria अपन कैसे diagnose करते for the TSST? That is the fever and the rash and the involvement of the BP, that is the blood, and the multi-organ involvement more than that of the three. And the negative laboratory criteria is negative culture for other pathogens. All right, and the anti-TST antibodies usually appears in the convalescent stage, and the detection can be done by the latex agglutination and the enzyme assay that we talked about. What is the drug of the choice for the TSST1 is the clindamycin is the preferred drug for that of the TSST. What is the extracellular enzyme? One is the coagulase, ठीक है, because it secretes the coagulase enzyme, and it will do what? It will convert the fibrinogen to that of the fibrin. उसके basis पे दो test है, that is uh, the coagulase test is that of the bound and the free coagulase test. Now, other enzyme is one is the heat stable. Thermonucleus is what? Thermostable, and the DNase. And another is a step halokinase, that is a fibrinolysin. एक है hyaluronidase and another is the lipid phospholipase. Colonization, they colonize such as the anterior nares and all. And what is the invasion? They can invade the tissues, and the enzymes facilitate bacterial survival. Evasion and the intercellular survival takes place. You can skip that. Clinical manifestations we have read most common is that of the colonization of the anterior layers and the oropharynx, followed by the skin abrasions. These colonization sites serves as a reservoir for the future infections. And what is the most common? It is the folliculitis, furuncle, carbuncle, abscess, and the impetigo. Cellulitis, hydrinitis, and the botrychomycosis. Please remember one is that the botrychomycosis. Now, Moving next, musculoskeletal infections is what the septic arthritis, osteomyelitis. Next, remember this pyomyositis. Again, question has been asked on the pyomyositis. Respiratory tract infections is the ventrally associated pneumonia, septic pulmonary emboli, pneumatocyl. What is the most common? Is the pneumatocyl. And bacteremia and its complication. It may cause the sepsis and the infective endocarditis. We already read infective endocarditis is बहुत important है. If it is less than 1 year, it is a staph epidermis, and more than 1 year, it is due to viridans. अगर left में है तो enterococcus और right में है तो अगर it is the left side is a staph aureus और अगर left में है तो it is enterococcus in that of the IV drug users. All right. Now UTI, what is the most common is the staph epididymis, and the UTI E. coli is the most common. It's toxic shock syndrome, food poisoning, and SSS. Infection causing the community-associated MRSA, that examples include necrotizing pneumonia and the Waterhouse-Friderichsen syndrome. And this is the folliculitis, which is the most common presentation of the Staphylococcus aureus. You can see the pus pointing along with the erythema around. This is for what the staff we are talking about. Culture nutrient agar golden yellow colored colonies with narrow zone of the beta hemolysis, and the selective media we have read about is MSA, salt milk agar, and the Ludlam's media. Alright, culture is the gram-positive cocci that is arranged in the culture clusters, and the laboratory diagnosis will correct the swab, that is the nasal swabs, and the for the carriers, it is a nasal swabs. For the blood culture, we take the blood cultures. And food poisoning, we actually collect the feces and the vomitus. All right. And talking about the nutrient, we have seen on the nutrient card, the colonies will be what? A yellow colored colonies due to non-diffusible pigment. Okay, so this is most important to remember. On the blood agar, it will show the narrow zone of the beta hemolysis. McConkey agar will show the small, tiny pink colored lactose colonies, and what is selective media? It is containing salt. So that is the MSA, right? And examples include the MSA and the salt milk agar and the Ludlam's media. Ludlam's media. What are the biochemical tests? When we talked about the catalase test, and next we'll talk about the coagulase test. Catalase test because they all are what? Catalase positive, जबकि streptococcus is what? The catalase negative. This is what the they are arranged in the clusters, grapes like clusters. You can see this is nothing but staphylococcus. This is again the Staphylococcus aureus. You can see the non-diffusible pigment. You can see the non-diffusible pigment, non-diffusible yellow colored pigment, and it is due to what? Staphyloxanthin pigment, which is nothing but beta carotene pigment. Beta carotene pigment. Just a second, just a second. ठीक है। सो वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट द स्टेफाइलोकोकस ऑरियस, तो हमने देख लिया। ये इसके अलावा क्या है, ये बीटा हिमोलिसिस है। यू कैन सी द नैरो जोन ऑफ द बीटा हिमोलिसिस अराउंड द कॉलोनी, सो दिस इज नथिंग बट द बीटा hemolysis that is shown by the Staphylococcus aureus. We have read about the coagulous test. One is the slide of the bound and the tube and the free coagulous test. So you can read out the theory later because most important things we have already talked about. Another is the slide coagulate test or the bound coagulase test, and how we remember it by brain heart infusion agar. That is the bound coagulase test shown by the Staphylococcus hiccus intermedius and the Staphylococcus aureus. You can see the catalyst test bubbling is present and it is not present in the Streptococcus. This is again the Staphylococcus aureus, that is what showing the coagulase test, and the Staphylococcus epidermis and the Staphylococcus aureus, this epidermis and saprophyticus, they are the cons negative test. It is nothing but the coagulase test, that is what breaking down the fibrinogen to that of the fibrin. This is again, they are what the slide coagulase test showing the bubbling due to formation of H2O and O2. Now typing is done by the phenotyping as well as genotyping method is done. And when we talk about the phage typing, the phage type 80 and 81 is responsible for causing the epidemic. Now, anti-MAF susceptibility to check for the resistance, and the drug resistance is a beta lactamase enzyme, that is due to the beta lactamase enzyme due to the alteration of the penicillin binding proteins. And MRSA, we have talked about what are the risk factors. It is due to risk factors can be overcrowding, poor hygiene, or the close contact. And there are two types. One is the community and the hospital acquired, and they alter the penicillin binding protein PBP, so they are resistant to the penicillin, and therefore what is the drug of the choice is what the vancomycin, and these are the alternative drugs, that is the teicoplanin, linozolid, and the daptomycin. All right, and what is the gene that is causing the alteration is what the MAC-A gene, and what is the PCR is the most sensitive method. This is some basic difference between the hospital MRSA. They are 90, community acquired MRSA is 90%, and they are more aggressive and they are more susceptible for the shock and the bacteremia in the severe cases. And the person is previously healthy in the community acquired MRSA. जबकि hospital में the patients are elderly who are already admitted or due to the chronic disease, and in the ICU patients and the renal patients and the wound infections or the respiratory unit tracts infection is what the clinical representation of the hospital acquired infections and risk factors that we read about. Although the visa is the vancomycin intermediate Staph aureus and vancomycin resistant Staph aureus, Persa is not that common till now in India, and it will occur when we give about the concentration, that is also not that is asked, although it is very rare in India right now, that is a vancomycin resistance is not that common. Now, one is that ki fitness cause, that is the gene that is responsible is the VAN gene that is responsible for the Varsa, and is often associated because when the VAN gene modification takes place, there is a mutation and the survival of the Staph aureus is reduced. This is called as the fitness caused phenomena, which is seen where in the vancomycin. Seen where in the vancomycin. Control measures we can do, we can screen for the MRSA carriers and we can treat the carriers and we can stop the unwanted use of the antibiotics and ensure the proper infection control method, that is by the hand hygiene, to prevent the overcrowding and the isolation of the patients and the correct precautions of the contacts. Now, cons negative, that is staph epidermis forms a major bulk and they are the opportunistic, they will cause the infections and they are part of the natural flora, normal flora, and they will what? Cause the infective endocarditis in the prosthetic valves has been placed within the 1 year. Alright. Now, they talking about the colonization. One important point to remember is that they form the biofilm. They form the biofilm. Talking about the lugdances and the strepharia and the saprophytica. Saprophytica is called UTI. That is the honeymoon cystitis in the young females. Lugdunensis एंड द श्री फेरी को हमने कैसे याद किया फ्री है ये पर है इसके पास तो ये फ्री कोएगुलेस टेस्ट या फिर ट्यूब कोएगुलेस टेस्ट विल बी पॉजिटिव एंड ड्यू एन में दैट इज द बाउंड कोएगुलेस test will be positive. Now these are the toxins. These are the mnemonic that is you can remember by the soft pains, and these are the urease positive organism that is by the punch. Yes, we remembered it. That is the protease, ureaplasma, nocardia, cryptococcus, helicobacter, klebsiella, alright, saprophyticus, and the epididymis. This is a staphylococcus skin infections. What is the most common is what the folliculitis. Alright. So this was it about the today's session. Today's session was a short session with more, we just covered all the important points of the Staphylococcus aureus. If there is something that is not has been missed or if been not understood, you can just let me know and I will repeat that thing. All right, and see you in the next session. We'll cover about the streptococcus and we'll start a rapid revision series on the YouTube about the microbacteriology. All right, so hope that everyone is studying well and all the best for their preparation. I hope that you are safe at your home and preparing well, specifically those who are doing the JR-ship, please find a time for yourself so that if you are not getting good marks in examination, this time you can actually prepare for the next examination and not in a situation where you are not either prepared or not getting selected. All right, so all the best and please use my code that is Muskan to even to enroll into the Unacademy app as well as to subscribe. Okay? And do like, share, and the comment on the YouTube videos. And see you in the next session.